Hello everyone and welcome to the Gunpla Network News. As always, I'm your host, The Spicer, and today's episode of the news is brought to you by none other than Canadian Gundam. Canadian Gundam is your one-stop shop for all your Gunpla and plamo needs here in North America. When you're checking their vast catalog and placing your next order, don't forget to use the promo code Gunpla Network to save 10%. Starting off with the news this week, we have the live-action Gundam concept art teaser coming out, if you will, and it looks like a Gundam. There's not a whole lot to say. If you guys would like to see like an in-depth breakdown, we can do one, but a bunch of people have already looked at it. We have a vague idea of probably what it's going to look like, but we don't really have any final art. This is concept art. It's probably not what it's going to look like in the end product. But if you're not familiar with the whole project of live-action Gundam at all, Jordan Vogt-Roberts of Skull Island fame is directing the whole project, and then comic book author Brian K. Vaughan, Y the Last Man, Ex Machina Runaways, is writing the script and serving as an executive producer along with some Bandai and Sunrise officials. So it's very cool to see Legendary take this on, and hopefully it will be as good as the Universal Monster movies, so fingers crossed. We also have the announcement of the real grade 1/144 scale God Gundam, with a release date of June 2022, and a price tag of 3,850 Japanese yen. It finally happened, the real grade we've all been waiting for, the introduction of the Future Century or the G Gundam series in real grade. And oddly enough, I was just talking about this with the Shining Gundam review, how we needed a real grade Shining Gundam, and I kind of see us getting one in the near future after this release. Hopefully, at least. It could use the same frame, a lot of the same gimmicks will apply, a little bit more so for the Shining Gundam, but it is really good to see the God Gundam here. A lot of good color separation, as you'd expect from the real grade line. We also have the Full Mechanics 1/100 scale Raider Gundam, with a release date of May 2022 and a price tag of 5,500 Japanese yen. This Raider is going to go perfect with the Calamity that came out this year or last year, and it is a fitting time for it to come out as 2022 is going to be the 20th anniversary of Gundam Seed in the Cosmic Era. So it is pretty cool to see this come out, and hopefully we'll continue to get some of these offshoot kind of villain Gundams in this 1/100th Full Mechanics line. We also have the PBandai Perfect Grade 1/60th scale Gundam Unicorn Perfectibility, with a release date of January 2022 and a price tag of 33,000 Japanese yen. If you don't have a unicorn already and this catches your fancy, I'm sure that this is a good place to get started, as there is a plethora of unicorn Gundams out there, but this is the Perfectibility version with the blue Psycho frame and some of the accessories, and it looks really good. It's perfect grade, it's a unicorn, it's about what you'd expect. We also have the PBandai Perfect Grade 1/60th scale Unicorn Gundam Perfectibility Divine Expansion Set, with a release date of January 2022 and a price tag of 7,150 Japanese yen. $80 on top of a perfect grade cost is not a whole lot comparatively, but it is still quite a bit. But if you do like these accessories, you can get them individually instead of buying the whole big thing. And now for the top 5 of the week. In 5th place, we have Lestat Pendragon in Clockwork Orange. In 4th place, we have Cholakron and his Alpha Red Shiden. In third place, we have Alex Onga and the Master Grade EFF Fighter Age 1 Titus. In second place, we have Demetrius Weatherall and his Perfect Raid RX-78-2 Real Type. And in first place, we have BJ Cannon and his 1/60th scale Gundam Phallus M2. And that has been it for the news this week. Pretty light, but still very exciting with that Gundam news coming out. In those comments below, of course, let us know what you're most excited about, either from this news or just any upcoming kit in general. And tell me why you're most excited about the God Gundam, because let's be honest, that is the big news drop, I would say, within the last few months, honestly. It's really exciting, it's really cool, and I'm looking forward to it. If you have any questions, of course, let us know in the comments down below, and check out our other content here on our YouTube channel, our Facebook, our Instagram, and of course, all this news drops in real time over on our website, gunplanetwork.com. As always, friends, I've been the Spicer here for the Gunpla Network News. Please stay safe and keep on building.